Okay, we all know that we need to plan. And is there anyone in the world who doesn't? Like, if a person said that I don't need planning, I know what I want to do, like blah 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 blah, good for you, honey. But the honest answer is no. We all need a kind of planning for ourselves, even if that is writing down what I should do and what I have scheduled for that day. Like, these are the at least the things that we need to do. But planning goes way bigger than that, and it has too many different aspects, versions, and every single person has their own version of doing it. I can congratulate you if you are and you have your own version and you are here to just like kind of add something to it or learn how to like get it better or something like that. I'm not saying that I'm a pro, I'm not, but it's something that I've been doing for so long, and actually I try to learn every single time and add something to that. First thing that is good to do is to write down all your resolutions that you have in your head that you want to do in 2025, and actually make a vision board. My pictures are all ready, my board is ready. I just need to like plan them and organize them and make it cute. In the beginning of the January, I actually wrote down some resolutions over here, and I thought that I'm gonna challenge myself and do it for 10 days. But then I decided to, okay, let me write it down over here in front of my eyes that I can see every single day and see which of them are way more important for me, and I need to do them regularly to make it as a habit. Because if you don't know, we need to like repeat an action to like make it a habit, and we will not be perfect in anything just doing it one day. If I wake up at 9 o'clock just one day in a week, that's it, okay? And I will repeat to be the same person as goes on. So it's for 3 months, and of course we're gonna do a monthly planning and then a weekly, and for each like day we're gonna do daily. For daily, I'm actually very comfortable with this to-do list ones that I can like have it everywhere that I go with myself. I will just put it in my bag and I will take it out. Okay, I have this to do still. I haven't done this. And how many I like ticked, and that tick is really fun. Like, that's the best part of it. Actually, here I have a like chart that I'm gonna write down the task names, the start date and the end date, and I'm gonna tick for every single day for just that specific one. But of course I'm gonna write it separately too, and I'm just gonna like enter the task ones over here, because some resolutions are just like going to learn, I don't know, Germany this year finally, okay? Because I've been starting it over and over and leaving it in the middle, which is a very bad thing to do. Let's start writing down with our resolutions. Oh, and it's really important to write down actually very, very realistic ones. Write it in a way that it is possible to do. I mean, it's doable. Be careful with the timelines and actually choose something that you know you're gonna stick with. Wrote them down. Now I'm gonna read them with you guys and share it with you guys. Maybe you might get motivated or inspired to add one of these in your resolutions or goals for 2025. I don't know why, but I feel so good for this year. And it's really normal to feel like that in the beginning of the year. But let me tell you, I really am working on keeping that until the end of the year, because if we want to really achieve the ones that is in our head, we need to stay positive during the whole week, during the whole month, the day, and the year. So it's kind of a step-by-step thing, and you can't just be very positive every single day. That can happen, and that is totally normal. So we have to be really realistic The first one I wrote down reading two self care or self help books. This is a only version of book that I would read, and I love reading, and I do not like care because if I like buy any other book, any other genre, I'm like sure that I won't read because I do not enjoy, and I really prefer to go and watch it or maybe listen to it like an audiobook. The only books that I really go for and I really enjoy and I really learn from are the self-care or self-love books I did read during the years, and I've been really enjoying, and I'm reading in English, which is again another motivation for myself to really read, because that kind of keep me on track, and it's really helpful because I learn few words in them that I never heard or they were kind of new for me. So that's a good thing. If you don't know, my main language is Armenian, and then second language would be Persian, and third language is English, just in case. Number two, waking up before 10 every day and make it sooner as I go during the year. This is the hardest task that I put for myself because it's really, really hard for me to wake up soon in the mornings because I'm not a morning person at all. Like, I can literally be awake until 3 a.m., 4 a.m., and I do not care about it, okay? And I can be really productive, honestly. But I really want to change that and make it like a little morning person than the owl person and use my mornings better. I'm not giving myself a very hard time to like wake up every single day at 6 a.m. because that's not realistic, and that's something I'm not gonna do. And I would be like, okay, just and I would not do it regularly and continue doing it, which is something that we don't want, and we want to stick to things that we wrote down. Number three, listening to at least 2 podcasts in a week. I've been listening to podcasts on the road, going to work, coming back, going for my classes, and that has been really helpful and nice. So I just write 2 podcasts, but I've been listening for more. But we want to be realistic and write down something that we can take every single week. Number 4, working out 3 days a week, which I'm super happy about this one because I already went and get my membership for Pilates class. Reformer. I'm like literally the happiest for that. Number 5, sleeping before 1:30 a.m. or 2 because this is the hardest thing. But I really want to try to sleep sooner every single night. Number 6, try to meditate every day, 5 minutes in the morning. I've been doing this previous week, and I can say that I've been really successful. I just missed 2 days, which is normal, and I'm happy for myself for starting because until I get to a point that I would do it every single day, I'm gonna do it step by step, like trying to do it and then do it. You know what I mean? Number 7, starting German classes again, like twice a week for an hour. I got specific, not just starting it, because if I write starting classes, I would never. But I wrote down twice a week, 1 hour. I think that's something that I can do, I have to. Number 8, going on a road trip for a week or a few days with my besties. This is not kind of a self-growth thing. It's something more fun to do, which is, I think, something that you need to write down in your goals. So, next one, travel with train and visit a new city in Iran. Iran has the most beautiful places that you can go and visit and see, and there is still more to see. Next one, I posted 2 videos every week for YouTube. This is actually something that I have been kind of consistent with, but I need a schedule and I need something that people will know that I am posting these specific 2 days in a week so that they can come to it, if that makes sense. So yeah, taking a pottery class or making that clay and making it at home, which there are like air drying versions. I'm really, really keen to start doing that. I just love playing with that clay and working with them. So I hope that I'm saying their name right. Help someone homeless once in a month. This is something that I really want to do. And if it's just giving them a food, them, I don't know, a cloth, money, I don't know, in a way that I can help, I really am keen to do this every single month. And I'm not getting it really complicated or hard for myself, just for a person, you know, make my bed every single morning and I can have just one cheat day. I've been doing this for the last week actually, and I'm so happy for that because I've been really regular with it and consistent with it. So I want to keep that until the end of the year. And the last one I wrote is weekly resets and check-ins because I think that that is really important to check on yourself and see how you're doing and how much of this you are achieving and you are on your path. I mean, resetting, it can be cleaning, it can be changing your decor, changing something in your room, or having a little glow up for yourself. So that would be all my goals that I wrote down. Now I really want to go and do my vision board.